Good morning. I'm Marie. Welcome to He Reigns Church. And I want to first apologize for the lack of videos and for the way I look. But I started a new job and it has been taking all of my time because I get up and I have to be out of my house by a quarter to 7 so that I can be at my job by 8 o'clock. And then I don't get off until 5. So depending on traffic, it's usually after 6 before I get back home. So I'm gone about 12 hours a day, and I live on a farm. So I have animals to take care of, and it's this time of year, it's dark in the morning and it's dark at night. So I'm trying to take care of animals in the dark. And then of course my dogs, and then I have to clean up and everything. So, and by the time I'm done there, I have been so exhausted. I've just gone to bed early and slept. So today is Sunday. I hope that you're getting ready for church right now. But anyway, that's my excuse for not making videos, is that I am just really dog tired, as you might be able to tell by looking at me. But today we're going to go to the book of John in chapter 10, and we're going to begin in chapter 19, or in verse 19 rather. Again, there was a split among the Judeans because of what he said, speaking of Jesus. Many of them said, "He has a demon and he's crazy. Why do you listen to him?" Others said, "These are not the deeds of a man who is demonized. How can a demon open blind people's eyes?" And then continuing in verse 22, then came Hanukkah, or the Feast of Dedication, in Jerusalem. It was winter, and Yeshua was walking around inside the temple area in Shlomo's colonnade. So the Judeans surrounded him and said to him, "How much longer are you going to keep us in suspense? If you are the Messiah, tell us publicly." Yeshua answered them, "I have already told you, and you don't trust me. The works I do in my Father's name testify on my behalf. But the reason you don't trust is that you are not included among my sheep. My sheep listen to my voice. I recognize them, and they follow me, and I give them eternal life. They will absolutely never be destroyed, and no one will snatch them from my hands. My Father, who gave them to me, is greater than all, and no one can snatch them from my Father's hand. I and my Father are one." We're in the middle of Hanukkah right now, and I have celebrated Hanukkah for many, many years. And the reason I do is because here in John 10, Jesus absolutely celebrated Hanukkah because Jesus was a Jew. And, everything in the Bible is Jewish. The entire Old Testament is in Hebrew, and the entire New Testament was written in Hebrew and Greek. Paul wrote in Greek because he did a lot of missionary work in Greece, but his main language was Hebrew. Like everyone else in the Bible, they were Hebrew. There were some Romans, there were some Greeks, but the writers of the Bible spoke Hebrew. And, the Bible, the entire Bible, Old Testament, New Testament, is very Jewish. So that is one of the reasons why I celebrate Hanukkah. I also celebrate the other Jewish holidays, Yom Kippur, because they all, and, the Harvest Feast and all of those, because they totally relate to Jesus Christ. And I just like having this entire encompassing view of the Bible, that while the Bible is very Jewish, the wild olive branch, all of us who are non-Jewish, all of the Gentiles, although my great-grandmother was a Jew, it's kind of been bred out of us over the years, but I do have some Jewish ancestry. And I like to keep that in mind too. And I like just remembering that Gentiles were grafted in. We are just as much a part of salvation as the Jews are. And I think that we should give homage to the Lord, who was a practicing Jew. He was raised in Jewish tradition, circumcised on the 8th day. He preached in the temples from the time he was 12 years old. He was very Jewish. And I just believe that, if we are going to get the fullness of the Bible, we also need to understand how Jewish the Bible really is. So happy Hanukkah. I hope that you are enjoying the holiday. Today is the 4th day of Hanukkah, so we will be lighting the 4th candle at sundown. Although I don't get to do that now because of my job, and sundown comes so much earlier. But I still celebrate, and I hope you are too. Have a very blessed Hanukkah, and have a very blessed week. I'm Marie. This is He Reigns Church. Please leave us a like, a share, a subscribe. And if you have any comments, questions, or prayer requests, leave them below or send a private email to church.hereigns@gmail.com. God bless you.